I find often people believe that boundaries are things that, like rules that we put on others, and that is the opposite in terms of how to best handle boundaries. But things uncomfortable here, let's talk about it. And I hope to empower people to feel like they can do that as well and make it easy because really what boundaries are there to do is you're basically giving people a map for how to love you best. Boundaries are things that we are realizing, okay, there's something that's uncomfortable here, something I want to change, and I don't like it. And I need to state something that is going to create a change. However, it's what we can only control ourselves, and we cannot control others as much as we want to and as much as we think we can. And then also I find people forget to add in consequences. And that's where it can become tricky because underneath the layer of wanting a boundary is this idea of, do I love myself enough to even state the boundary in the first place? Do I believe that I'm worthy of requesting change in this space? So finding space for love for ourselves is something that is incredibly important. And that is what will help you when you start building that self-worth. You're going to be more confident in saying, wow, that doesn't work for me. And sometimes both ways, not saying anything or saying something, are going to feel bad. So which part would you prefer? Is it the one where you're going to regret not having met your own needs, or where you walk all over yourself? So that's my initial take on how boundaries. and
And what you just said reminded me of something I just saw Brene Brown say. And she said, you can either be in discomfort or resentment. And so the discomfort would be the confidence and the willingness and the self-love to have the conversation. It would have been maybe better to be in the discomfort, to have the self-love, to set the boundary, to have the conversation. And doing that is showing that we love ourselves, and here is my self-worth, and it's okay to have standards to say, this is what I'm willing to accept and this is what I'm not willing to accept, and that is a form of self-love. So I truly do believe that setting boundaries shows care for yourself, and it might require discomfort, and it's better than the later resentment.